Hi guys, I'm Dee and welcome to my video. Today is amazing Sunday. Our topic of the day is going to be re-falling in love with your business, with your small business, re-falling in love. A little about me. I own Grand Box Candle Co. It was formed in 2021 like a lot of other businesses. I turned my hobby that I desperately loved. I did it weekly for years into a business. Now, let's get into the topic. Would I do, if what I know now, would I have turned my hobby that I loved in 2021, with what the information I know now, would I still turn it into a business? And if I have to truly answer the question, I would have to say no. Hear me out. The reason why I would say no is because it turned something that I truly love. It was like a true passion of mine for years it started turning it into something that I hated. And it wasn't because I hated doing, I hated making the products that I made. It's just the way the business was going, just the behind the scenes, it sucked the soul out of me. Especially when it came to dealing with certain type of customers and other business opportunities and stuff like that, it literally sucked the soul out of me. So last year, 2025, I experienced major burnout from running my business. I remember I went on a little bit summer break. I've been doing a little bit. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. I own a home fragrance business, but we kind of expanded to even adding like clothing accessories and a little bit of decor. So I mostly sell candles, room sprays. I make bar soaps. Then I also do graphic T-shirts, and then I also do crochet. So a little bit of everything. Okay, so back to last summer. I've been doing markets since the first year I opened. I opened in late January 2021. I started doing farmers markets right in June, full time. Okay, don't do that. Biggest mistake you can do. So now we're in basically June, July of 2025. I was so burnt out. I also have chronic health issues, so that didn't help either. I went on a little bit of a summer break. The normal time for our local farmers markets to end is the end of September. It was the week before I was supposed to come back to the farmer market, to both the farmers market that I was in. And when I tell you, I did not want to go back. My body was like, you need to go back, right? My brain was like, you need to go back, you need to go back. But my heart was telling me, I was literally crying, trying to make that decision. Like, can I let go of the little bit of money that I'm making? It's not really even a lot, because most days I was in the red doing the farmers markets. Do I really need the farmers market? It was anxiety, it was burnt out, but also it was I was scared. I was like, I've been depending on this money, what little bit of money that I made from the farmers market, since I opened my business. And I'm like, am I gonna survive without doing markets? And it came up to a couple of days before I had to go, I was supposed to come back. And I opened up my laptop, went onto their pages, and I literally canceled the rest of the market season. And when I tell you, my body felt so freaking relieved. So relieved when I did that. That's how you know that whatever decision that you are trying to make, whether business or in life, if after you made that decision, if your body is relieved, you made the right decision. You might not think it's the right decision, but your body needed that. And I was literally so happy that I canceled all of my markets. I have not been back to a market since last July. I did do the pumpkin patch, but I don't count that as a market for me at least because I don't have to be there and it's a month long and I don't have to be there. They have their own centralized checkout. So I don't consider that a market, and that's the only thing I've done and I'm doing again this year. But any other markets, I have not done anything. And to be honest, it's been amazing. It's been amazing to finally have my weekends back with my family when they are in town and when my daughter's home from school. It's been great to just have time to like think and process on what I want to do with my business next. Be able to go to sleep and wake up when I want to. I am one of those people, I truly hate being on a schedule, like on someone else's schedule, and I hate having a deadline. Now, I know you're probably thinking everybody has a deadline. Like I have a deadline, but it's not a constricted deadline for the most part. You know what I mean? Like I have open space, to if I'm not feeling good, I can rest this day and just get back to whatever I needed to do eventually a couple of days, if not weeks. Okay? That's the kind of schedule that I like. But back to the business side. What has changed in 2026? Everybody knows the economy is bad, right? And I asked myself, like, what do I want Grand Bassa to be remembered for in the future? What do I want from the business? What did I hate it while I was still going to markets? You know what I missed about when I first started in 2021 and now? It's being able to make products that I love, that I truly love and I'm passionate about. Like whenever I get the cha-ching, I'm not dreading it and like, oh, what do I have to make now? Or like, do I really want to make that? I'm like excited to make something new. You know what I mean? I don't want to hate what I make. And I'm at the point where like, even down to like the graphics on my labels. For so long, I know it's kind of crazy to think about this in 2026, but for so long, I was afraid for people to know that I was a Black owned business. And I know you're probably like, why would you be afraid of people knowing that you own a Black owned business? If you know the times, current times and situations right now, you'll understand. My business started off very, and I mean very, Afrocentric. That was the main part of my business. The the main my main purpose of starting my business is I wanted to make a home fragrance line, body products that everyone can afford. My purpose was never, and I mean never. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I never wanted to do a luxury line or luxury candles, anything like that. I wanted the everyday person to be able to feel beautiful, sexy, to smell nice, and look good no matter what their income was. I feel like everyone deserves self-care. Self-care is not a luxury. Okay? Self-care is not a luxury. just like health should not be a luxury, okay? I feel like everybody needs something to hold on to during these tough times. And that's my business model. What I also learned this year is I hate doing permanent lines. I like changing things up. You know what I mean? I like new things. I don't like holding on to like stock and stuff. So I decided this year, mainly for my soaps, that I was done with doing permanent lines, that I prefer to do limited drops, other than my pine tar soap, because I like my pine tar soap a lot. And so do my customers. They will literally cry if I stop making pine tar soap. But all my other soap scents is going to be limited drops. I have so much fun doing limited drops, and I have ADHD. And if you know, you know, okay? The main thing I hate about soap making is, I think it really started in like 2022. Everybody wanted the extra, not that there is anything wrong with it, but they wanted that extra pretty soaps, the soaps with all the difficult designs and colors, and like, well, with the toppings and stuff like that. Now, all the soaps with the toppings, I guess the fade is kind of going away. So they're not so popular anymore, and it's so expensive. I don't think a lot of people understand the cost of ingredients has skyrocketed since last year, since 2025, and it's not going down. If you ask somebody how much, what was it? Shea butter. Before last year, when I first started, so many people used cocoa butter and shea butter in all of their soap ingredients and everything. That was like the most popular item. Do you know how much shea butter and cocoa butter costs? It's so freaking expensive. Same thing with olive oil. Olive oil is not cheap. And from what I've gathered is that the crops have been extremely bad the past couple of years. And I got tired of because with my business, majority of my products are under $45. Majority, 90% of it is under 30. And that is my goal, is to keep my products affordable so that even the minimum wage earner can be able to shop at my products and still be able to afford their daily needs. And I was just like, I was getting tired of having to take out ingredients, add ingredients, switch soap recipes. I got tired of having to switch my recipes so much because the prices of ingredients was just going and going and going. So now I've been sticking to simple soaps. I color my soaps sometimes, but just solid colors. I don't really add specialty designs or whatever. Some people might call my soaps, I have a friend who calls them country soaps because she's like the country girl. For me, I like both, either type of soaps, to be honest, but I feel like a lot of people, the producers and us as business owners, I think we're kind of losing touch of reality sometimes. And I'm just trying to pull back. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to pull back and not lose the fun on why I started my business. So this year I've been doing more simple stuff, and I've been really enjoying this process of starting over, getting to know what I love and what my customers love. I'm getting so many new customers, and sometimes as business owners, we like to compare ourselves with other business owners and other friends and stuff like that. The biggest thing I could say is a lot of people think I'm crazy, but get off of social media sometimes. Block other businesses' pages. Not to be a hater or anything like that, but if you know you're the type of person that will always like, you have bad anxiety and your brain just scatters everywhere, and you start getting like, why am I not here at 5 years into my business? Why am I not in this many boutiques in 10 years, Just block all the businesses and just focus on you. Focus on you. You and what makes you happy. And I think after it's going to be 6 years coming up, after 6 years in business, I feel like I'm finally doing stuff that I want to do. And I'm finding customers. I'm actually finally finding customers that I relate to and they can relate to me. And you don't know how happy I am with that. Finding customers that actually like my products. And it's not just like, oh, Madam Mark, I'm just going to get whatever I want. No, they come back and back and back. They tell their family and friends. I had a customer message me and she's like, I love the newsletter that you sent with my package. You should keep doing the newsletters. I love it, And she's like, usually I block newsletters that are through email because it's just so annoying. But I love getting newsletters in my packages. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you, Just the little things, makes me happy and stuff. So to all the other business people out there, don't lose your self-respect. Don't lose your passion for what you do. Even I told my friend, because she's a ceramicist, she's taking a little, what is it called? She's taking a little bit of a break, and she's going to China and Japan to learn like advanced ceramics. And she's so excited for it. And I'm so happy for her. And I'm like, go experience those type of things, Don't lose your passion, and don't become money hungry. You can always make money. Money is literally everywhere on this earth. Money has been here since the beginning of time. Go out and enjoy your life and enjoy your business. Be passionate about what you are doing and the people that you are serving. I don't want this video to be too long, but subscribe and follow. And fourth quarter, I know it's not fourth quarter yet, but October will be here before you know it. Go out and enjoy the rest of the year. Make some new excited things. Like, it doesn't even have to be holiday products. Just do something do something crazy. Like, go out to the mountains and make mountain products. Like, go enjoy your life. Okay? Don't let this year go by and you haven't experienced something that brings you joy. That's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you for watching my video and of me rambling. If you like hearing ramblings, especially from an ADHD baddie, subscribe and follow me. Thank you.